Stay away from added sugars. Like if you look at the dietary guidelines for a normal adult, you're only supposed to have 48 grams of added sugar in 24 hours. 48 grams of sugar total in 24 hours. So we're going to pick out a couple of products and just look at the sugar content. So you can ask yourself, why is there... Look at the sugar content. It doesn't have any high fructose corn syrup. This one bottle is 57 grams of added sugars. It even tells you on the label, 114% of your daily value. So you drink one of these, that's all of your sugar plus a little bit for the next day. 46 grams of sugar in this whole thing. So you drink one of these, you're done with your sugar. And 46 grams of sugar is about a quarter cup of sugar. That's all you're supposed to have in the entire day of everything that you eat. About 4 tablespoons of sugar. That's it. If you're craving a soda, like this is an excellent swap. If you look at the ingredients, it's sparkling filtered water, cane sugar, natural black cherry juice, and mushroom extract instead of your standard preservatives. But again, it does have 42 grams of sugar. So if you're craving a soda, you're better off going with something like this, where the ingredients actually make sense. It might have more sugar, but you know, you're just satisfying your craving. Thought I had maybe found something, but it's got 14 grams whole grain, a good source of fiber, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial colors or flavors. So I started reading through the ingredients, and bioengineered food ingredients, which is a negative for me. But also this polydextrose is on here, and I looked up polydextrose. Polydextrose is made from glucose. It's made in a lab. This is straight from WebMD. Look it up yourself. Not digested by the body, but it's often used as a prebiotic because polydextrose does not get digested by the human body. Instead, is digested by good bacteria found in the colon, which helps the good bacteria to grow. I just don't know if that makes any logical sense. Like, you eat something that your body is not even going to recognize as food, so it sits there and causes the other bacteria in your gut to attack it, and that's supposed to be a good thing for you. So do some research. Polydextrose, I'm not so sure about, but bioengineered, I'm staying away from it anyway. It's made in Italy. And swaps for cookies. Tate's Bake Shop. The ingredients list. It's everything normal that you would find in your kitchen. You don't have to Google it to figure out what it is. 8 grams of sugar per 2 cookies. Again, with your sugar content, just be mindful. But at least everything here, it looks like somebody's grandma made this in their kitchen. And they have lots of different varieties to choose from. We have gluten-free ingredients, everything that you would possibly find in your kitchen cabinet right now. That's what these are made of. They're not made in a lab. Wheat in America, the gluten, the actual wheat is sprayed with so much chemical Roundup. They have to wear a hazmat suit when they're spraying the field with the food that they're going to use to make the majority of your products. Are filled with cookies, and I cannot find a healthy swap. I'll let you know when I find another one marketed to kids. Not only does it contain a bioengineered food ingredient, it's marketed to children, but the nutritions are not for children. This is for an average adult. 9 pieces is going to give you 9 grams of sugar. So out of a kid's 24 grams of sugar in a day, you give them 9 pieces of this, that's almost half of their sugar for the day. I think if it's marketed to children, it needs to have children's required dietary allotments on the. You have standard ginger ale, which has 0 ginger in it, by the way. When I worked at a bar, behind the bar, we didn't have ginger ale. So when people would order Crown and ginger, if you take Sprite and add a splash of Coke, that's all this is. It has 0 ginger in it. So it's not actually helping you with your stomachache. I think the bubbles are actually helping you more than anything. It has 33 grams of added sugar in 12 fluid ounces. So that's almost 1/3 of or 3/4 of your sugar for the day in just 1 glass of the traditional ginger ale. Now, if you do have a stomachache and you want a ginger ale, you want to go for something like this. Same sugar content as this one, but it actually has ginger in it. The thing that is supposed to soothe your stomach, it has ginger. And not only that, it's organic ginger. So, Reed's definitely for the win, or if you have an upset stomach. Really good. They only have about 9 grams of sugar in the entire bottle. 9 grams of sugar, so it's an excellent swap. Of course, they have this one and this one, but this one 18 grams of sugar, which is still good, but it's less than most. Now, if you do have a stomach ache and you want a ginger ale, you want to go for something like this. It has the same sugar content as the original same sugar content as this one, but it actually has ginger in it. The thing that is supposed to soothe your stomach, it has ginger. And not only that, it's organic ginger. So, Reed's definitely for the win. Not for sugar content, but for if you have an upset stomach. There's be a study done on how much lemon do you have to legally have in a beverage in order for you to classify it as lemonade. Check this out. It's lemonade, right? 3% juice. Filtered water, high fructose corn syrup, less than 0.5% of natural flavors, 3% juice, but you can still call this a lemonade. Make it make sense. Another one, made with real fruit juice, right? 3% fruit. What the hell? High fructose corn syrup, artificial colors, red 40, green 30. Just a bunch of junk made to look like fruit punch when it has like a smidgen of fruit in it. They're probably going to kick me out of here because I'm talking trash about all of their products. But hey, somebody's got to tell